Just a little better communication. The breakdowns were on things that we drill almost every day. I think, we can't turn and blame fatigue for some of those miscues, but it's not anything that we were just caught off guard. It was just guys not getting to their spots early enough and then not communicating. I think just for a stretch that was long enough for them to kind of take control of the game there in that third.
19 turnovers, I believe, led to 17 points for them as well. Is it the total or the timing that ends up being the killer with those?
Probably both. We've been stressing to try and get that under like 13, so I think obviously the timing of it, when you have one down the stretch, I had that charge, probably bad timing for that, but I thought that, again, it's hard because we were playing for so long, seemed like without a break, that maybe some of those were fatigue, but at the end of the day, we're the ones out there on the court and we make the decisions with the ball, so we can't blame that.
Tyler, coach has gone almost out of his way not to start you because how much he likes you off the bench. One, when did you find out you were starting, and what did it feel like to play the starter for the first time in almost 2 years?
I found out right before we went out, probably like 30 minutes, when we do our regular meeting with the team. But, I got to be a professional and, take that role. It's definitely a little bit different.
How so?
I always run back to the locker room. Every game, I always run back to the locker room as the game is starting and just kind of clear my mind, do my little routine. But it was a little bit different not doing that. But at the same time, once you get into the flow of the game, it really doesn't matter.
So you're sort of the biggest fan of Goran's elbow right now? So
obviously we want to go on playing regardless, but if it keeps him out a little bit longer, now I got that one start under my belt, and I feel like I can get my career going from there.
Well, you have to credit Atlanta. They played good basketball and were really aggressive all game long and had us mostly on our heels until that fourth quarter. There were stretches in the first half where I thought we competed. Those last 9 minutes, it would require that kind of effort, that kind of disposition. It didn't even mean every possession was going perfectly, but you could see the level of urgency go way up. That's what is required. And we just didn't have it for the entire game. Not having enough bodies, that's not an excuse. We had enough, and we had enough energy. We need to get better with the fundamentals and reading schemes, reading the defense better. We're working at it quite a bit, and we just have to get to more ownership, more responsibility with the ball, and in turn, hopefully that'll make us make better reads. A lot of it is fundamentals, and we'll have to improve in that area, no question.
Is Jay Rich establishing a new normal for his offense?
Jay Rich is playing a very good basketball, on both ends of the court. So from an energy standpoint, you're talking about a guy who's tasked with the best perimeter player every single night. That's his job. And then have incredible energy on the other end to get your team organized and then also make some plays for the team. And he just continues to gain confidence. We want to fuel that and see where that can go. But I like the place that he's in right now.
Erik, you've worked for over a year trying not to start Tyler and get him out of that real good bench groove he has. What made you decide for the first time in almost 2 years, got to be tonight? We didn't have a ton of options. Their speed and quickness out of the gate was something that we wanted to match up with and go from there.
I don't know, man. I think we're playing hard. I think, we missed some assignments late, and they were definitely making us pay for it. And, they play well tonight.
Can you detect at this point with this group what gets you guys to that space where you're just not where you want to be defensively from a positioning standpoint?
Can you say that again?
From a position standpoint, you and both Dion noted you guys were just a little late in that quarter. Have you been able to pinpoint what gets you guys to that spot rather than the energy that you showed a little bit later and even that you showed earlier in the game?
I'm not sure. I think sometimes we go through little lulls in the game. And, in the NBA, you can't have those, so I'm not sure exactly what it is.
What's it like being cast in this role where I know you say it's about more than scoring, but sometimes this team needs your scoring. What's it like to be cast in a go-to scorer type of role?
I mean, I don't mind it. I'm a guy that can, I can do a lot of things on the court. So whatever team needs, I think I can step in and do it. And if that's, scoring is what we need, then I'm going to do that.
Second half, were they clamping down on you more? Was the ball going away from you? Sort of what changed from the rhythm you had in the first half or second half?
I don't know. I was taking my shots. Didn't fall for a little bit. But at the end, I got a couple decent looks at it.